Hey everyone, D-Dub Squizzy here, and welcome back to Civ 3 World War II. Alright, I might have this episode go a little longer, because I have some free time this time. Okay, let's just keep an eye on the water. Oh yeah, everyone's in position now. Of course, the S-boats do nothing. Dang. Alright, well, that is unfortunately no surprise at all. Still can't see those things. Well, we're gonna kill this guy for sure. Just to make sure he has no means of survival. We have a Dornier in here. Soften up Terran. They only have one of those in there. Almost everything else, I guess they chucked at Stalingrad. And that invasion failed utterly. Or counterattack, I guess. Still no new fighters out there. I'm not sure where those were going. I feel like that is the worst place the injured ones could have fled to. Yeah, right here we can cover everything that we need to. So Baghdad's a good place for them still. Okay, well let's shatter the rest of their units. Holy cow. Let's make sure we kill this infantry, because I don't know if he'll start running now that all the tanks are dead. And he can actually get away, but the Matilda has no chance. It's still within all the mountains. There's a new one. Alright. Yeah, let's start taking out them first. I'm gonna have to let my guys over here take a breather after everything they've been through. Attacking the next city is going to be a handful, and I don't know what the Russian army is doing until I have some confirmation on that. We're not going to charge out. Those guys are within 4, so we might try to kill them too. Pretty sure those guys are outside the range, the 87Bs. So I'm going to have to use my actual troops to deal with them. So we're going to want to make sure those are hurt as much as possible. Now, I don't think any tanks are within range, unless there's a few here, which there might be, but I don't know. But all these infantry we can kill. Really? One? Okay, this place needs to hit them. We're not dealing with anything around Smolensk right now. They didn't send more tanks at us. So I don't have to worry about covering that front. Let's see. Use our Fs, make sure that the skies are clear. That is a yak. But it isn't in the air yet. Okay. Let's pummel them. Of course, they have a few of those in there too. Come on. Of all the things, don't miss. Why are we failing? What's going on here? Alright. Now let's start hitting these T-34s. Because they reinforced Sverdlovsk last turn. They flooded a bunch of guys in there. There's like 5 or 6 of those. And in a 21 population city on a hill, even those things pose a formidable defense. I hate this place. This stupid city is just being the most frustrating thing. Okay, it looks like they're out of fresh units. Finally. Of course we destroy the manufacturing plant. Why wouldn't we destroy the manufacturing plant? The single most useful and expensive building in the entire world. Which is vital to Sverdlovsk because it's a major producing city. Why not blow that up as we're trying to get into it? Now, they're out of range of our 87Bs, ain't they? Yep. Here, let's injure this. I don't like a full health T-34 sitting there on a mountain. Can you stop failing? to blow up the rest of the plants, too. Why not? Yep, there we go. Who needs them? Did I not just shoot those down? Guess they're not doing anything that turn. I know I can probably take it with what I have now, but given the fight that's put up so far, I don't want to risk it. We're just going to hammer it a little more with everything we got. Do I already have one in there? Nope. Oh, right, this one is headed over here. I know I wasn't putting them in that specific city, but that's where they're going. One, two, three, four, five. Yep, still not going to be able to reach. How many are in here? Okay. Well, I am going to take them back, put them back in there. All of them failed. Okay. Yeah, now all the rest of them are going here. This will at least slow them down, force them to try and heal some of them. Let's see if we can injure the KV-1s. Knock them out of commission for a little bit. Cool, that works. Awesome. Two Soviet workers. Yeah, so they're not going to have that done immediately. It's too bad. I'm going to do that. They keep putting guys out here. I want a little more roadage in the area. Here we go. You know, actually... Right, that's right. They have a couple artillery in there, too. Because they use them to attack us. Let's give it a shot. He'll attack again when something's at 1 hit point. Something that's not a T-34. So I'm pretty sure their defense is reasonably high. 13. Could be worse. Theirs is 12, I believe. Oh, it's only 9. Right, these things only have an 8. I thought they had an 11 defense, but they have an 11 attack. Why am I thinking about fighting these things? I can just sick my wounded guy on the first artillery that we see. I thought they bombarded us twice last turn, but they must not have. Because we only got hit by one of these. Yeah, there's only one in there. What was I doing with these guys? I think they were just heading up here. Would not be good to see if you were those Brits. That thing has a 9 movement. Yeah, we're gonna chill up here at Corsica for right now. You're gonna stay with us. 1, 2, 3, 4... Well... Or kill that. Wow, that thing put up a fight. They'll probably come out and kill it, but what else are we gonna do? Not destroy the British where we see them? Those U-boats are cheap as dirt. Okay. Man, this is bad over here. Whatever they attack us with, I don't think they're going to attack directly with Canadian and British infantry, or Free Polish infantry, or commandos. They could attack with any of those. The commandos, they'd be bold enough to do, because we are on a grassland. Their attack matches our defense. And that thing can attack twice. The rest of them, I don't think they're gutsy enough to do it. They might be, though. And if they have infantry they're going to directly attack with, I can't do anything. Now, if they have tanks, they will land them out here. And I can bomb those before they ever have a chance to attack, probably preventing them from attacking in the first place. I'm starting to think our carrier's not going to get close enough to do its job, but if not, we will at least catch them on the retreat and take them out, hopefully. Boy, it's really, really rough there. I would love to build up a small air force down here so that we can attack Algeria. I don't see that happening, though. Okay. Let's take a few panzers. I think 3, honestly, should do the trick. Send them out. Okay. I have a worker here. I'm gonna pull him down. I don't have any others sitting around anywhere. They're all in these other spots. What? Oh. They've all moved. These are actual British infantry, the 1939s, not militia, so killing them is important. Okay, don't think I need to keep a Panzer down here. We'll bring him up. And now, I can send these guys across. That area is still risky, because they can jump out and grab it. And once we get that road established, I'll send the ones from there over. I can get a couple 87Bs together and we can start trying to breach these. But I need more units to ward off their attackers. I'm going to send him over. 8 hit points. Well, the 3Gs do have a 16 defense. It might be a combination of that and hit points that prevents them from attacking. 24 to 14, even with a 2 hit point advantage. I feel like they're gutsy enough to pull that one off. Although I can't say with certainty. Hoping that one keeps coming forward. But this, like I said before, cuts off some vital resources, hopefully. I mean, I think T-34s take oil and rubber. And they may have coal and iron up here, but I don't think... Oh, they do have oil. That's right. Yeah, they probably have a connection to oil somewhere, but I don't think they have rubber. And so, taking that cuts them off from their source of T-34s. Now they're going to have to use stuff that they have out here to build them. These cities can't do any of that, I don't think. Because oh yeah, because that road also cuts off those. There's their rubber. These ones out here likely have all the resources they need. Although, yeah, they have oil. They have several sources of rubber. And I'm pretty sure the other one is iron or coal, but I'm going to imagine they have all of that. Maybe they don't have iron, though. I'm not seeing any. But they could just reach out and grab some somewhere. I don't know. I'm assuming the ones out here can still produce tanks. But either way, I'm pretty sure we've now cut off production up here. They'll probably get one more wave, because you can finish the things you started production on after you lose the resources. You just can't start production on anymore. So we'll probably see another wave of them next turn. And then hopefully, that's it for them. Yeah, I'd like to send out some people right now, but it's going to take more, so we'll just wait one more turn when everyone's ready to go, and we'll launch them all. Once we get Murmansk, then we don't have to worry about Finland anymore. Hopefully this fortress is going to take another 2 turns for it to start healing, and I imagine, since they had a couple destroyers, more are going to come out and sink this. I don't think that's going to survive. But I really just sent it out here to clear out any remaining subs that I wasn't aware of, because there was one there. Something sunk an Italian ship out here. I figured they had some more. Once those guys are healed up, like next turn, assuming we don't get more tanks, we're going to send some of these 88s. Actually, they're good in Baghdad. They can help start taking out the rest of these enemies. Yeah, I'm going to need these things up here. So I'll be sending these 88s, like using them on Suez. It's going to take a while for us to get to Tabuk anyway. It's going to take another 2 turns to get Krasnovodsk, but we'll probably land on their doorstep next turn. I have 87 Bs, and those are definitely in range. Actually, 1, 2, 3... No, not in range of that, sadly. We'll probably just have to suffer through it. Although, I mean, it is a producing square, but it's not a vital road, so I might just blow it up. That'd be more convenient. Hopefully they're leaving. Gives me less to worry about. 1, 2, 3, 4. If these things ever park on any of these squares, we can take those out. Well, they were getting rubber from Stalingrad. Now they're not. I don't know, things are looking up. Let's send in... Oh, here we go. There. That covers us on the tank front. Does this have security divisions at all? It's got a Slovakia. Oh, right. No, we're holding that one. I have 3 here. Way more than enough up there. Cool. This fleet's going to need a lot of power before I ever send it out. I have another Bismarck. You know what? I should really get it out here. I forgot about that. I only really need 1. And I have a bunch of extra Deutschlands. Oh yeah, I forgot to rename several of them. Nah, whatever. That is the Scharnhorst. Are the ones that I have awakened... They're full movement. Okay. And they'll all go together. Although I do have another Scharnhorst class being constructed somewhere, right? Or... I have 2 places building Deutschland. It's not called a Scharnhorst class. It's a Gneisenau class. Maybe I don't. I thought I did. Oh, they're being built down there. It's got 1 turn left. I'll let it finish and then see about changing it. Do these guys have destroyers? They don't. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to keep the Scharnhorst here. It's a lot of extra firepower, should we ever need to hastily send out our army. Got a couple workers. I'd like to get more, but that's unlikely to happen. I really hope they don't keep declaring war. Now that America owns all that, their army is poised to strike at stuff, and if they decide to attack anything else, they'll just start dominating. They'd still never be able to assimilate South America the way that North America is. Like, they're not going to get this sort of infrastructure or this entrenched, but if I had to fight through them down here, that'd make conquest a whole lot harder. I'm really hoping the import in Buenos Aires remains once we take it. If that goes away, we're going to be in a rough spot. Okay, I need to keep funneling new workers down there as well. I have security divisions there, workers here. Thought I had workers getting built somewhere else, too. That's building 88s. Everywhere's very slowly assimilating. Very slowly upgrading. Okay. And I still can't make contact with Arabia. Alright, well, let's just jump over to next turn. Wow. There must be a road there, right below him. Or, what is it, southwest of him. Soviets are a handful, apparently. You're not coming through. No clue where they're going. They seem to be running in circles. Persians are just leaving that guy right next to Terran. He will die next turn if he's still there. He's staying there. Oh, right. Forgot about him. It's like watching a disaster in slow motion. Britain did not send out any more destroyers, interestingly enough. Although I didn't see if Malta is more secured now. Hey, they're coming for us. That's trying to get at my artillery. I don't have that many 87Bs in Chelyabinsk, but I got a lot of 88s in the area. And they are going to get put to work. I need to take Aralsk as well. It's got a ton of area coverage, and it's also a big producer. Afghanistan actually has some real potential as far as production goes. Particularly that cluster down there. There's one or two that can produce pretty good. For the Russians on this difficulty, of course, anything pretty much can produce well. Okay, so I think I see what I need to do. First thing I'm going to do... Well, I have enough 88s, I think, to take out all the ones that are coming closer. Anything that I can kill from that city south of Stalingrad there. And from Chelyabinsk. Those are our initial targets, but then we're going to hurt everything else and send out all of our healthy tanks to the space between. To try and catch them on their... once they try to retreat. And keep them from getting away. Because most of them are going to remain out of our range. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, so that was a useless tech, but now we have it, at least. And I need to get both of these. And technically that one, too. That's where I get my 1941s. Right, this is where I get Folkwolves, which I'll probably need sooner rather than later. I would like 3 H's, though. That's a tough one. We're definitely not going to get all these before 1941 is over. Once we get done with the normal 1981 stuff, then we can start getting cooler things. You gotta lay a lot of groundwork to get the nice technologies. Okay, so Niesnaus are 24, Deutschlands are 13. Where are carriers? Yikes. Where's the carrier C3? 19. Yeah, that isn't happening. Rotterdam isn't great about this, though. You know what? Build me workers. I want to get a couple more on those transports. You could do that and then shift over to something else more important. I'm always on board for more free security. Well, Stalingrad chose the perfect time to get upset. Right after we have finished building our barracks. Okay, we got Minsk up and running. Start pumping out security divisions. I need more in the area. Start working on a factory. Might as well. No more resistance in Saratov. Sick. Okay, we got our barracks built. Nicosia's benefited a whole bunch from the work I've been doing here. I think this place is good to start building stuff. More 88s. Never have enough 88s. Okay. Well, since we're still going this turn, I'm gonna prepare your ears. I gotta kick Italy out, and then I gotta go kick Finland out. Finland takes a lot less time than Italy because they have fewer units to move. It's always a weird audio bug. Okay, let's just get you inside first. It's nice being able to use my HQs again. It's been a while. The feeling of bombardment with absolutely no risk, but a high success rate, it's very nice. Honestly, I should probably shell out those two fortresses, keep them from using them against me. Not like I'm gonna need them. There we go. Yeah, but putting quite a few fighters in Moscow. Oh, that one's injured. Okay. I might want to let these guys close in another turn before I start hitting all of them. I have quite a few out here. They can't get away. I mean, that's a grassland. He could get out there, but they really can't get out of range of the 84Bs in there. Okay. Yep, this stack's our next focus. There they are. One, two, three, four. Both of those stacks are also in range. We really did catch him in a terrible spot. If they had built a road between Stalingrad and, like, Kuzbyev or something like that, we'd be in a way worse place right now. Because they'd be all over the place. And my 87Bs just don't have that much coverage, but we've got them in a good place right now. You know what? That stack there's in range. yeah, I definitely see the next target of our aggression. These guys. It's a fortified KV-1. He's not on a defensive spot, but it's still a fortified KV-1. Wow, well done. Let's devote a... Oh, that guy's out of range. We're probably just going to take most of this turn to clean up the enemies around here. I know that they are using cities to build yaks, which is good news for me. The more that are building those, the less are building anything else. Even the Type E's can hit out here? Wow. Ah, out of range. That's alright. We'll start wearing down these guys. Gonna have to get them eventually anyways. I do like having the information on where everyone is. I've been able to put it to great use so far. Okay, we're using these on these guys. I have to devote 2 more entire bombers just to wiping that out. It's hard to know, but they might use one of those workers to build another one. Have to attack them over a river. I don't like that. But I don't really have any other option. At least it just seems to be infantry. They got a tank in there. It's probably going to heal next turn. No Spitfires, really. Are the Italians trying to secure that? Probably. Yes! Okay, that's probably the best opportunity we're going to get. Okay, that's full up. That's full up. One more can go in there. Are we going to need more? Yeah, I'm going to keep on funneling them in. Just because I have no idea what they're going to hit us with. But if it is something that lands, I want to be ready for it. Dang it! That's not a surprise, though. Oh, that's right. I forgot, I had a few 87Bs in Saratov. Only two, I think. I don't think we're going to get this whole stack, but I am going to make the effort. Also, let me bomb that again. It's pretty alone out there. Is that KV1? It is at 1 hit point. I don't think we have the firepower to get it. Like, it's going to stay at the bottom of the stack. Okay. Here we go. Okay, thank goodness. Oh, that was the wrong target. I'm probably going to be able to take out only like 3 or 4 of them, honestly. No. Not if I hard focus them. Oh, kill the KV-1. Yes. Alright, well that was worth it, even just for that. Okay. Well, that was worth it. And as long as I know, they don't have any aerial defenses over here. Just take out everything they've been building at Suez. Is this one away? Okay, good. So next turn, we'll have that done. Okay, these guys... He's gonna fortify. He's our pollution watchman. Yeah, now that they're getting cleared out, they're seeing just how little food there is to go around because of all their resistance. They ended up getting, I think, lowest priority on spot choice. Okay, no one works that spot. Those are all improved. That's all forests. Okay, well, I think I'm just going to send them up here. You stay here for pollution. You stay here. The other one can go up here. Not going to charge that yet. No, we did injure a couple of those, so they'll probably retreat. At least some of them. come on! I know he's on a hill, but come on. Yeah, that's still more than 4 away. Might be able to catch him on the retreat, but that's it. And whatever lands, we can take out whatever lands. Okay, I'm gonna send them down here. I have enough workers up here, so the rest of them are coming down too. I'll need a lot for Africa. These guys are going to chill right here till I clear out the enemies, and then I want to do a little interesting road work around the area. Oh yeah. Totally forgot about these guys. Let's see if they have a fighter. Doesn't look like it. Of course they do. They've even built some road out there. I'm pretty sure that's all of their road, too. Yep. Alright. Take our healthy panzers. Yeah, that's all of our healthy ones. And launch. Pretty sure British expeditionary tanks are about all they're going to have. Send in some infantry right behind. Actually, send down the Bulgarian as well, because we're going to have to secure that city. Okay, we have our security division there. 88s are all good. Keeping those infantry where they are. Those two. For the moment, I'll leave that there. Pretty much all these infantry can't reach, can they? I know some can. Maybe they all can. But that's going to have to do for now. Okay, I am going to take this guy out. I can see them coming. And the Croatians aren't bad. Okay, well I don't want to attack that one yet, because they have some healthy guys right here that could counterattack and potentially kill us. We're blocked in right here, unless they're going to mass attack with infantry, which it probably wouldn't be that bad of a move. But I don't see them doing that. Unless they do that, I'm pretty much in no danger. Well, I had intended to guarantee level one of them up. There goes that plan. Dang it. That's a grassland. Ah, dang it. Right there. And now I have to leave one of these here. It's going to take us another turn or two before we can even start launching our attacks on these places. Oh, that's a worker. And I really don't want to attack that dude. Okay, that's just one wounded T-34, and that's a handful of motorized rifles. We killed a good number of them. That's the only big stack remaining that's actually a threat at all. And now we're closing in on them. Hopefully we'll catch most of them on the retreat as well. I gotta be careful with how I send people out, because they still have healthy units interspersed. Okay. Pretty sure the Finns go first, so hopefully they will get that infantry before me. Save me a little trouble. Not that it matters, it's a forest anyway. Okay, there, yeah, it's going to be a slow crawl out there. Now then, Malta. Okay, these are still just militia. I want to kill as many of the militia divisions as I can, because they are fortified. They'll keep regenerating. The special fortresses, though, are not. It takes them a full turn to heal up. Like a turn longer. And they aren't fortified in general, so their defensive numbers are usually... they end up being slightly lower. Not that that changes things in the grand scheme. Oh, I had another marine I could use. Oops. Dang it. We got it. I only have one infantry I can put in of each of those. Everyone else has moved except for my one marine that I forgot about, I think. Yeah. Well, hey, I didn't even need my air force for it. And once we take these cities... I mean, I guess technically France could still do something out of here, but they don't have any resources because something happened to the import at Insala, so they can't build ships to counterattack us. We've got Gibraltar locked down, pretty much, so... once we have Malta, or once we've secured this area here, Malta will be safe anyway. And then I'll probably get a couple of airports built. Actually, I'm gonna start working on airports right now. Yeah, go ahead and do that. That way, when it's time, I can drop my paratroopers off. Because the infantry won't have to worry about holding much. And these guys can restock some of this. I might even use the Hungarian infantries to reinforce these two. I think they were normally just here to keep Athens happy. But I don't care too much about it. It's a minor city as far as my plans go. But hey, we have Malta. That's a big deal. We have now kind of broken the British back here in the Mediterranean as well. And once I can get a few more units and a little more air power present. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can't hit Algiers, but I can hit Tunis from Malta. So I'll probably start funneling some of my guys into Malta. As far as air power here goes. Pretty sure we can't hit Casablanca either. No, we can't. Okay, so they're spreading. Making good progress on most all fronts. This is going to be a tough one to grab. And I don't want to send my men out yet. We're not attacking up there, we're just holding position. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Then I look around and it doesn't look like I am. I think I'm going to fill these 3 transports with just tanks. So I'll, like, get some more infantry and security divisions in this one, and then everything else is tanks. Oh, I do know what I'm forgetting. Yeah, we gotta deal with all this pollution that keeps popping up. Okay. Did I think I had to connect a road here to make Chem accessible? I'm pretty sure I did think that, but naturally we are connected by Finland, which I had totally spaced on. Finland has regular tanks. I thought they had a better tank. Okay, let me actually take a look at this. Have a cavalry. This doesn't matter. Not for another turn at least, until I can see how things turn out. Yeah, let's just go to next turn. What do you have? What if I take... Okay. Well, I'm going to keep moving forward. Dang it! You morons! I knew I should have... Now he's blocking the road. Okay, well I can still trick them if I have to. There's this funny thing you can do where you make peace with the enemy, with Soviet Russia. Finland listens to that and they're like, okay, we're at peace now. And then they pull all their troops out, and then the Soviets' turn is next. And so when it's their turn, they're like, get out of my land. And I tell them no, and they go to war with me. But now it's too late. Finland can't take the city. So if it comes down to it, I can pull that dirty trick to take the city out from under them. Because after all the work I've put into it, I want to get Murmansk instead of them. Really? Britain killed him? How? Where? Britain has Baja. That's hysterical. Yes, launch all of your units. Don't use all those British infantry that are actually, and South Africa infantry probably, that could be dangerous. Don't use them to reinforce Alexandria and Suez. Wow, they have so many guys they're just sending to their deaths. Wow, that's way more than I was expecting. Okay, here we go, the moment of truth. If they take Reykjavik, I'm losing quite a bit of stuff. They are using infantry. Of course they're gonna retreat. Dang it! These are probably all Canada infantry. Their attack is better than regular British infantry. Just by a smidgen, but it is better. And we're not killing anything. Okay. That was it. We're absolutely going to try to kill them on their way out. They killed one of my infantry. The way is open for them. I need to lock down Gibraltar so they can't leave. I don't know where Italy's sending those. Actually, no, what harm could they possibly do out there? I think all they can do is hinder my enemies. They're moving onto the hill. That's the best place they could possibly go. Those guys down there by Stalingrad. Because that puts them in range of basically everything. Yes. Okay, these are all their formerly wounded guys. They're all healed up now. We'll go to work on them. That's sensible. I'd start pulling back towards that city too, but I think it's too late, guys. Those guys are absolutely not a threat, even a little bit. Okay, those are all going to charge in and reinforce. Which means if we attack Aralsk in the near future, taking it is actually going to be really annoying, because we'll have to fight through all of them, wounded or not. Well, I won't have to deal with them out there in the middle of nowhere once we clear out these stacks, because I don't think they'll keep sending people there. The only reason they did originally was because they owned all that land, and then they remained there because they were already there. They'd much prefer to attack where they have roads. Good. Okay, well, we held Reykjavik. That makes me much more comfortable. I was not looking forward to losing something. I'm going to have it build 2 workers for the special transport, and then it's going to start working on something else. Really? Security divisions, yeah. I must have had them building those during a desperate time. That's right, they were building security divisions before. Hey, no more Stalingrad resistance. Even with only 9 people, it's producing so much. And Marseille, just about finished. Excellent. Now we have a barracks there. That's better. Yeah, build me 1 worker out here. I can improve the spot. Still nothing on this? Oh, they are that unhappy. Okay, I want to know, just because I must. Are they still out of range? Yes. Oh my goodness. Well, we'll hit them with what we got. I doubt it'll be enough to sink, but if they're headed back towards Canada, we can probably cut them off. They're not landing at Greenland, or at least I doubt they would. You never know. The computer actually has sent people up to Greenland. I've seen them do it. And they don't have a reason. There's nothing up there for them. They don't get anything out of it, but they send people up there. Okay, so those 2 are in range of Saratov. They can take them out. The guys at Stalingrad can deal with all of this, and I'm pretty sure I have enough 87Bs to do it almost independently, but we'll injure them anyway. And the ones here need to take out those stacks, and then these guys. And then it's just the stuff that's hanging around. So I can probably use most of my 88s this turn. Like, I'll probably use this whole stack to wound these guys. And then these will start softening up some of the ones up here. A lot of these guys are full health, so they can start moving. Yeah, I got a bunch of 87Bs available. We'll probably hold off for another turn with our HQs. Let me use my Dornier real quick. I have one here too, right? No. Am I seeing any new tanks? No, not so far. That could just be because they just built them. Or it could be for some worse reason. I hate that so much. Now I just have to wait. And that is what they are going to do next turn. Is just wait. And hopefully this guy gets out of the way and they don't funnel more on. The light infantry, I think, can move like Gurkhas, where they can step through forests without a problem. That's how he was even able to do that in the first place. Because there's no road there. So that slows us down by another turn. Hate that. But yeah, we'll start moving on Kazan. Wipe out more tanks before we start hitting these fortresses. Still not going to launch my people at Uralsk just yet. But we'll hopefully have Krasnovodsk and Suez next turn. Suez is a big deal. And once we... Oh yeah, and we have Malta. So now I can send my guys through. They can restock at Athens. And then we can wait at Suez for a couple of others. I am going to use my U-boats to block... No, I didn't want to block this. I was thinking about it. I'll probably just, like, stay there to make sure I always have a spot available to use. That way they don't block up the whole thing, because they will do that. But I'll leave them a way out. That'd probably be the best. Probably block that and, like, this here. And that'll ensure my carriers can get through just fine. Cool. Oh yeah. And that. That's a... those are C2s. Phew. I don't know where they're going, but we're on top of them this time, so we can pepper them. If they're going up here, I'm gonna use all my subs and just clear out to make sure they don't run over us accidentally, because I have no clue where they're going, and I'm not taking chances again. I can always just re-establish the net. Let's see what our enemies have. 63 T-34s. They're running low on those, but they are building yaks for some reason. I think it's pretty clear I have the dominance. Oh yeah, Soviet tank. They had that come rolling in over here, I think. That's their last one. Let's see. How's Japan looking? Powerful as always. 287 Japanese infantry, 94 of those tanks. I think they're just getting work done. China's probably... that's not a lot. Great Britain. Yeah, I have no idea what they actually use to hit me. They have a lot of Spitfires, but none of them seem to be in Africa. Same thing with their tanks. They've got a Lancaster. Don't like that. It's probably in India. But those things can redeploy just about anywhere, and they're scary. France have anything of note? Nope, they don't even have a single boat. Oh, the US. 818 infantry. 153 M2A2s. Those are kind of like the Russian, the Soviet tank divisions. And then a bunch of assorted... Oh yeah, they way outnumber me in tanks. They have a lot of B-25s. P-39s. Are those the light... No, those are carrier planes, I think. Haven't seen their escort carriers either. I don't know what they're doing with those. Okay, nothing stronger than a B-30 or B-25 yet. Brazil. Yeah, I think Argentina's pretty similar to that. Argentina's more powerful. They still have a heavy cruiser. But I think between the Allies and Argentina, Brazil has lost its entire fleet. Which is hysterical. I think Belgium's just got some infantry. And some fighters, apparently. Portugal's probably pretty similar. We're going to have to fight them once we get down into Africa proper. Okay, well, let's take a look here. Still nothing different on that front. Japan is probably stagnated now, because those are some major Chinese cities. And they're right on a big old border with Britain. They're probably fighting India infantry all the time. Like, I imagine that's going to slow them down a lot. And they're probably not going to make a whole lot of other progress. But they might. They've surprised me before. Still no change on the Italian cities. And I doubt there will be before we actually get there. I will keep one of them awake. And sure enough, somehow, I guess there were probably Canadian units marching all over the US as well. They likely had some Valentines or something close by, and they just swooped under. I guess better than the US having it. But that's it for Mexico. They are out. Oh yeah. Hold on just a second. Let's do this. Only got 2 guys in there. Darn it. Alright, well, we're in Arabia at least. Do they have any money? That seems about right. We can actually get that city next turn. I didn't realize that. We might try to do that too. Okay, well I think that's enough for this one, so I'm going to end it here. If you haven't yet, please check the link in the description for my book, and if you like the look of it, give it a read. If you like the read, give it a positive review. Otherwise, thank you all for watching. I will see you in the next one.